You've probably never decided what you're here for. You responded to what's in front of you: exams, jobs, relationships, expectations. And somewhere along the way, that response became your life. Nobody ever sat you down and asked you honestly what you want to give your time to. Instead, your whole life, you've absorbed a script. Be stable, be sensible, don't fall behind, don't embarrass yourself, make your parents proud. It sounds reasonable, so you follow it. But here's the uncomfortable part. You might be living carefully without ever really choosing your direction. If you stripped away everything that's expected of you, what would still matter? If there were no audience, no comparison, no fear of looking foolish, what would you still be drawn towards? Most people assume they're missing purpose, but in reality, it's buried under noise, buried under other people's standards, buried under habit, buried under the need to be seen as doing well. Instead of asking, what's my purpose? Try something a bit more honest. Ask yourself what I'm already serving with my time, with my stress, with my attention. Because you are already serving something, but the question is whether you chose it. Now here's where it gets a bit uncomfortable. You probably say you want impact, meaning and fulfillment, but most of your feelings are shaped by something much simpler. You want to feel safe. Safe from criticism, from rejection, from falling behind, from being judged. So you optimize your life around approval. You choose the job that looks solid, the path that makes the most sense, the goals that people understand. And when you achieve them, you do feel something, relief. Not alignment, but relief. Relief that you're not messing it up, relief that you're still on track. That's why achievements often feel strangely flat after a while, because achievements and alignment are not the same thing. You can succeed at a life that you never consciously chose. You can climb up a ladder that was leaning up against the wrong wall, only to realize when you're up that ladder. And that doesn't make you foolish, it makes you human. But there's a clue that most people ignore. You need to notice what constantly gives you energy, not what impresses others, not what earns applause. What gives you energy when no one else is watching? What do you talk about when you're not trying to sound clever or impress people? What thing do you keep returning to even when you feel tired and discouraged? If most of your life is built around avoiding discomfort rather than telling the truth, you'll start to feel disconnected. So what are you actually here to do? Maybe you're not here to discover a perfect hidden purpose. Maybe you're here to author something through how you live. Your work is a tool, your family is a tool, your routines are tools. They're always expressing what you value. Some people use their lives to express stability. Some people use it to express courage. Some express care, some express discipline, some express creativity. The surface details differ, but underneath, they're writing a story through their repeated behavior. This isn't about pretending that life is easy. Some responsibilities are heavy, some choices are limited, some seasons are genuinely about survival. But even in tight circumstances, you're still shaping something. You're shaping what you practice daily. You're shaping what kind of person you're becoming. You're shaping what people experience when they're around you. That's authorship. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow or reinvent yourself. You just need to be honest about what you're reinforcing every single day. Because if you vanish tomorrow, what would feel unfinished? Not what would look impressive, but what would feel unresolved in your chest. That's probably closer to why you're really here. So ask yourself clearly and without hiding behind achievement or approval, are you living a story that you chose or one that you quietly inherited?